But let me tell you, the place where you are sitting right now is recovering from a temperature of 8,000 degrees Celsius more than millions of years ago, or it was covered in ice for millions of years. Both of these things are true. In this 15-minute video, you will witness the 450 million year journey of Earth. The place where our solar system is today was once filled with different kinds of gas and dust clouds. According to scientists, there was a star far away from the dust clouds. Over time, the energy of the star began to decrease, causing a massive explosion. This explosion caused the dust in space to compress. During this time, the dust particles in the clouds, under pressure and heat, transformed into large meteorites and comets. Due to this pressure, radioactive materials in these clouds created gravity. As a result, hydrogen and helium began to accumulate, and under the pressure a massive explosion occurred, resulting in the birth of our sun. In space, there were many smaller planets, and due to their heavy weight, they began to move toward the sun and started orbiting it. Eventually, collisions occurred, leading to the formation of planets like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. According to scientists at that time, Earth and Mars, then called Adagrahana, were in orbit near the sun due to Earth's gravity. These smaller celestial bodies began to orbit Earth and continued to fall on it for millions of years. Similar events were also happening on our neighboring planets, which caused them to come closer and attracted one another. This intense collision scattered parts of Earth into space, creating a ring of debris that started orbiting Earth. These particles collided with each other, eventually leading to the formation of our moon. At that time, Earth had only one ocean, and its temperature was boiling at 1958 degrees Celsius. The elements that we now know by different names were slowly forming over time. As Earth began to cool down, heavy elements like metals and radioactive materials gathered at Earth's center, while lighter elements rose to the surface. For millions of years, Earth experienced constant meteorite showers, and these meteorites carried salt, minerals, and water with them. Over time, Earth's surface cooled with water. According to scientists, this was when the first microorganisms were formed in deep oceanic volcanic vents. Millions of years later, a time came when Earth's surface had cooled enough for life to develop. Earth's core, composed of radioactive material, remained hot, leading to continuous formation of volcanoes. At this time, the planet saw the formation of thousands of volcanoes on its water-covered surface. These volcanoes continued to erupt for millions of years, and land began to form over the water. In the following millions of years, Earth's atmosphere remained unstable, and meteor showers continued. Around 300 million years ago, Earth's atmosphere began to stabilize, and volcanoes became less frequent. Earth had a day that lasted about 24 hours at that time. Over time, microorganisms evolved and started living in groups. Around 250 million years ago, Earth saw the emergence of the first life forms that relied on underwater minerals and sunlight, releasing oxygen as waste. By this time, most volcanoes had ceased erupting, and thanks to the presence of microorganisms, the oxygen levels in the atmosphere began to rise. This increase in oxygen began forming Earth's atmosphere. Over the next thousands of years, oxygen levels continued to rise, leading to the formation of green plants that spread across most of Earth. Around 47 million years ago, the first plant appeared on Earth's surface. Over time, different types of plants and trees began to grow on land, reaching heights similar to 5- or 6-story buildings. This was the period when sea creatures started moving onto land and evolved into land animals. Most of Earth's land masses had come together into a single supercontinent, known as Pangaea. By this time, Earth's atmosphere and temperature had stabilized, and a day lasted about 21 to 23 hours. Most marine animals began to adapt to land and evolved into dinosaurs, which grew large and powerful. Around 20 million years ago, Pangaea started to break apart. This division caused Earth to be covered by water, increasing the amount of greenery on land. As a result, the diversity of life forms and species increased. Dinosaurs ruled Earth for around 30 million years. The tectonic shifts caused India to collide with Tibet, leading to the formation of the Himalayas. Around 6.5 million years ago, a massive asteroid, over 4.5 kilometers long, hit Earth at a speed of 80,000 kilometers per hour. The impact caused a massive fire, and the asteroid collided directly with Earth. The energy release was equivalent to the explosion of 100 million nuclear bombs, causing immediate destruction of life in the affected areas. In a matter of hours, the entire Earth was covered in dust and harmful gases. This event led to the extinction of many species of plants and animals. Earth became a dark, hostile place where sunlight could not penetrate. Only those animals that lived underground survived. Over the next few million years, Earth's environment cooled and became covered in ice. But after thousands of years, the ice began to melt as the environment returned to normal. Small life forms emerged from the ground. The ice that once covered Earth began to melt, creating conditions where early humans started to evolve. As Earth's temperature increased, the once cold jungles of Africa became dry. The animals that lived there adapted to walking on two legs, making it easier to hunt for food. Over time, these early primates evolved into humans, developing tools, language, religion, and culture. We humans gradually evolved into the most advanced species on Earth. It took nearly 450 million years for Earth to become what it is today, and millions of years for us to evolve from small creatures to humans. However, the damage we have caused to the Earth today, through pollution and the increase in carbon dioxide levels, is unprecedented. Scientists believe that Earth will undergo significant changes in the future.